Four bank accounts are very important to maintain a financial discipline in the business. Let me explain you what is four bank accounts and how it is to be maintained. See, we maintain four bank accounts to manage inflow and outflow of the fund in the business. The objective of maintaining four account is to maintain effective cash flow management with transparent financial discipline. Now, what does that mean? That means to say कि whatever the amount is flowing in into the business has been properly accounted for and kept in a right bank account. And whenever you are making payment, that is outflow of the fund, a suitable place has been created for everything. So it is a physical control in terms of the four bank account. Yes, for your business, you need to open separate four bank account. One of the account will be considered as the inflow account. Inflow account is that account in which all the money gets in. You are receiving from your customer. In case you are maintaining a ODCC account, that means to say that account will be your collection account. Let all the money get into that account so that you are able to save the interest cost. If you are not having ODCC, that's good. In that case also, you need to have a one separate account so that the user of ID and password remain with the key important person of the business and all the money is being deposited into the inflow account. Second bank account is considered as the expense account. This account to be utilized for making the payment of the expenses in the business like salary, electricity, telephone and all other fixed cost, all the expenses. Why this separate account? See, whenever you need to make a payment, the payment to be made four times in a month or twice in a month or once in a month to have a better control. So whenever you decide that every Monday we make a payment of the expenses towards the fixed, if the due date is within the 7 days, you can adjust your days accordingly, but make a payment on a fixed day. On that day, from the inflow account, fund will be transferred to the expense account, and from the expense account you will make a RTGS. Why it is required? Say for example, there are 50 lakh available in your inflow account and the expenses to be made only to the tune of say 80,000, 90,000. So will you give the user ID and password of your inflow account to anybody? No. You will have a separate outflow account in the name of expense account, and the authority can be delegated for the electricity, telephone and all other routine expenditure. Even there you need to maintain a discipline that user will create the outflow to be made from this expense account and the approver will approve at the time of disbursement. The point here is money is being transferred on the same day, like in the morning it is being transferred to the expense account and in the same day RTGS has been made to the respective account of the vendor. Accordingly, third account is payable account. Now, this payable account contains the amount to be paid to the vendor. Like you are a trader or a manufacturer or a builder. So whatever the material you are purchasing, that amount need to be kept there. In case you are a service provider, so to the another service provider company, big payment that you need to make in case of your business, that need to be paid from the payable account. As and when the money need to be paid, it will be transferred from the inflow account to the payable account. What is important here? That every day you are not making payment. Decide the day. Good business owner make a payment twice in a month. So whenever the payment is to be made, one day before or the same day morning, the RTGS will be done online from one account to another account, and from that account payment will be made. So there will be a complete control. So why? Because all the money is safe, already safe in where? In inflow account, and that is a very confidential account. So whatever the money is coming is going to the inflow account, and whenever expenses to be made, it is transferred to the either expense account or to the payable account. Fourth account is the most important one. That is the cash reserve account. Cash reserve means the formula says whenever you receive any inflow in your business, inflow, collection in your business, collection from customer. So you need to decide a percentage, maybe 0.1% or 1% or 10%, depending upon the amount of cash reserve you want to create out of the collection that you are receiving. तो मान लीजिए आपको कलेक्शन रिसीव हुई कस्टमर से 10 लाख रुपए की, यू रिसीव 10 लाख एज योर कलेक्शन एंड यू वांट टू ट्रांसफर 10%. to the cash reserve account. So you will transfer 1 lakh to the cash reserve account. This is profit first account. This is the account within the company itself in which you have separated the profit into the cash reserve account, which will now be utilized only for the specific purposes like for expansion of business, for creating fixed deposit or mutual fund or investment within the business, or this amount will be utilized. You want to expand the business, okay, buy a new plant and machinery. You want to expand a business, you want to make more investment into your stock, and you want to do in that manner. And ROI, return on investment, will be discussed in the meeting of the board of director. Okay, this much of the cash reserve we have created over a period of time. Now we are going to utilize this cash reserve account. So this cash reserve account will be separate account. The purpose is you need to earmark the money separately, right? So what will happen in case you have ODCC limit in your company? So the question may come in your mind, yaar, I am already having a ODCC limit, and if I take money from my ODCC and transfer to a current account, then there will be a loss of interest. No, in that case, what you need to do is that you need to create another account. You need to create another account and take a ODCC limit into cash reserve account also. So this cash reserve account, take a ODCC limit into this also and utilize the full limit. That means to say, now the first account will be considered, number one, as the inflow account, and this account will be considered as the cash reserve account. Now there is a ODCC limit used is -4. That means to say 4 crore has already been utilized, 1 crore is already being utilized. The total utilized amount, like used amount, is -5 crore. In other words, you can say आपने ना अपनी ओडीसीसी को स्प्लिट कर लिया है. अगर आपकी 5 करोड़ की लिमिट थी तो उसको दो हिस्सों में डाल दो. एक कर दो 4 करोड़, एक कर दो 1 करोड़. यहाँ पर ये पैसा यूज कर चुके हो. ओके, नाउ यू रिसीव अ कलेक्शन. If you receive a collection of 1 crore, the balance in first account become -4 plus 1 is equal to -3. Okay, -1 तो second account में था ही, so it is -4. Now you need to transfer. If you are transferring 10 lakh rupees from your collection account to your reserve account, then what will happen? Your collection account will become -3.1 and your reserve account will become -0.9. Overall remain the same. There is no interest lost. That means to say, if people say that if I'm opening a cash reserve account and if I'm using a ODCC limit, in case I transfer money from this account to this account, yani ki from inflow account to cash reserve account, there will be a loss of interest. Now, in that case, it will not be a loss of any interest. So you got this point. Discipline is very simple. You need to maintain 4 accounts so that payable में जो पेमेंट होगी वो वेंडर को पेमेंट होगी, तो पता रहेगा किसको क्या कब कितनी पेमेंट कर रहे हैं और जितने पैसे चाहिए थे उतने यूटिलाइज किए हमने. एक्सपेंसेस की पेमेंट जब होगी तो पता रहेगा कि इतने पैसे तो एक्सपेंसेस में जाते ही हैं, जो मोस्टली फिक्स नेचर के होते हैं. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द 4 बैंक अकाउंट. इफ यू हैव एनी अदर क्वेश्चन, प्लीज फील फ्री टू टॉक टू मी. थैंक यू.